Hello students, today we are going to study lesson number 6 of Science Standard 7th. So students, let us begin with the lesson. The lesson name is Measurement of Physical Quantities. Now students, let us see what is physical quantity. In day-to-day life, we measure many things such as the weight of fruits, vegetables, food grains, temperature of the body or some liquids, volume of liquids, density of various substances, the speed of vehicles, etc. Quantities such as mass, weight, distance, speed, temperature, volume are called physical quantities. So we came to know about what are physical quantities. Now students, a value and a unit are used to express the magnitude of a physical quantity. So here value and unit is very necessary. Now we will see why it is necessary with an example. For example, Swarali walks 2 kilometers every day. In this example, 2 is the value and kilometer is the unit used to express the magnitude of the distance, which is a physical quantity. So we came to know about the magnitude here. Now let us see what is meant by scalar quantity. A quantity that can be completely expressed by its magnitude alone is called a scalar quantity. Only the magnitude, keep it in your mind. For example, a value with a unit is used to express quantities such as length, breadth, area, mass, temperature, density, time, work, etc. Thus, we say that the length of a tunnel is 2 kilometers. The fever, that is temperature, is 101 degrees Fahrenheit, etc. Now we will see what is a vector quantity. The quantity that is expressed completely only when magnitude and direction both are given is called a vector quantity. Displacement, velocity are vector quantities. Now we will see the examples. A displacement of 20 kilometers towards the north. The aeroplane flying at a velocity of 500 km per hour towards Mumbai. These are the examples of vector quantities. Now let us study what is a mass. The amount of matter present in a substance is called mass. So easy it is. Matter has a natural tendency to resist a change in its state, which is called inertia. Mass is the qualitative measure of the inertia of an object. The larger the mass, the greater is the inertia. So mass is a scalar quantity. It does not change from place to place anywhere in the world. The quantities mass and weight are, however, different. Gram and kilogram are the units of mass. So students, keep it in your mind. The unit of mass are gram and kilogram. When we use the 2-pan common balance in a shop, we compare two masses, isn't it? Okay, now just now we saw about mass. Now we will see What is weight? What we measure in grams, kilograms is mass and not weight. The gravitational force that acts on this mass is called its weight. The gravitational force by which the earth attracts an object towards its center is called the weight of the object. Therefore, weight is a vector quantity. It is different at different places on the earth. So just now we have seen about mass and weight. Okay. Now students, in everyday affairs we measure many different physical quantities. As these physical quantities are different from each other, a specific unit is used to measure each quantity. Therefore, different units are used while measuring different quantities. Now let us know about standardized measurement. What is standardized measurement? For studying this, we can see one example here. Take a ball of string as it is displayed here, over here. Let one student from the class measure 4 handspans of the string and cut it there. Let each of the other students in the class cut 4 handspans of the string. Now hold all the pieces together by one end. Are they all of the same length? No. Now measure the length of a bench by means of the span of your hand. Ask your friends to do the same. Did each of you obtain the same measure for that bench? What could be the reason? Standardized measures are required for measuring things. Such measures are called standard units. This is very important, students. We have to measure many physical quantities accurately. To measure any quantity, we use the unit specified for it. Now we will see, for example, the meter is the specified unit for measuring length, isn't it? A certain distance has been accepted as the standard for 1.0 meter. Why is there a need for such a standard unit? Suppose the span of a hand is accepted as the unit for the span of a hand. The span of a hand is accepted as the unit for measuring length. With this unit, we can measure lengths of cloth as 2 handspans, 3 handspans, and so on. However, the lengths of the cloth measured by each one of us will come out to be different. That is why a handspan cannot be a standard unit for measuring length. There are many physical quantities, but a majority of them are related to each other. For example, you have learned that the quantity speed is the ratio of the quantities distance and time. Okay. Now students, you have to always remember these, what we are going to study now, prevailing systems of measurement. Now we are going to see the units in MKS system and CGS system. In MKS system, in this system, distance is measured in meters, mass in kilograms, and time is measured in seconds. In CGS system, distance is measured in centimeters, mass in grams, and time in seconds. Now in the MKS system of the measurement, distance, mass, and time are accepted as fundamental quantities. These 3 quantities are used to measure all other quantities. Now students, one table is given below. In the first column, physical quantities are given The physical quantities like mass, distance, time and speed is given, and we are going to see their units in MKS system and CGS system. Now one is given to you that we will read it out. Mass in MKS system, it is measured in kilogram. In CGS system, it is measured in gram. Now we will see about distance. How distance is measured? In MKS system, it is measured in meters, and in CGS system, it is measured in centimeters. Now time. Time in MKS system, it is measured in seconds, and in CGS system also it is measured in seconds. Now we will see about speed. Speed is measured in meter per second, and in CGS system it is measured in centimeter per second. It is very easy to keep it in your mind.